Idaknow, or white panel trucks and psychopathic neo-Nazi, it puts on the lotion or it gets the hose, rapist-kidnappers-murderers. In lore and film, if not in reality, white panel trucks are the devil. As people who own or drive full-size vans that lack windows south of the two front seats are the rapists, kidnappers, and crazed bomb-carrying terrorists of many a movie, as well as a few real-life incidents, it's easy to understand why I felt a touch of trepidation when said vehicle passed me as I cycled along a back street, slowed, pulled over, rolled down the driver's side window, and the driver extended a hand that motioned me to come hither. Laughing to myself, I thought, isn't this exactly what my mother warned me about when I was a youngster? The thoughts of psychopathic neo-Nazi, it puts on the lotion or it gets the hose, rapists, kidnappers, murderers flitted through my mind. My real fear was that the driver would ask me for directions. Even though I was 200 meters from the bicycle shop where I have worked since December 2017, I still have no idea what lies where in the environs surrounding 1377 Northwest Maynard Road, Cary, North Carolina, and I felt certain that he'd ask me a question that would stump me. Yeah, it's 2020. Who asks for directions anymore? Well, more people than you'd think, and my 28 years of driving experience before Google Maps existed has given me ample experience with being completely incapable of providing directions to wayward wanderers to reinforce my certainty that any inquiry concerning the locale of XYZ would result in me declaring, I don't know. One of my mother's favorite expressions was, discretion is the better part of valor. But as my wife will tell you, I've never been very discreet. So in response to the driver's twirling come hither Medusa fingers, I pulled up next to the full-size van and stopped a suitable social distance pair of meters, aka 6 feet away. Inside the van, a younger than I, but still middle-aged white man emitted the words, hey, from his unmasked maw as he pulsated his left hand quickly toward and away from me. Hey, he added, completing his trinity of staccato single syllables. Sorry to pull you over. I just wanted to know if you've heard about the guy who died while wearing a face mask while running. He went for a 2-mile run and died because of lack of oxygen. So I just wanted to make sure you knew, about the mask. I'm not anti-mask. I wear a mask in public. I just wanted you to know that you probably shouldn't wear one when you exercise. Understanding immediately that the driver had stopped out of concern for my well-being and now faced a possible backlash from a face mask extremist, I responded with, no, I hadn't heard that, but it's okay. I'm not really exercising. I'm just test riding a bike. I work at the bike shop right behind us. Yeah? Okay, he replied quickly, still seemingly in distress as he continued on his mission of mercy and edification. I love bikes. I love riding mine. I just wanted you to know, to be safe. About the mask and exercise, Thank you, I replied, nodding. I appreciate it, but I'm really not exercising. I'm just test riding a bike. I work literally 1/10 of a mile from here, and I'm just out test riding. I rode to work with no mask on this morning like I do pretty much every day, so it's cool. I appreciate you looking out for me. Okay, good. I just saw you and thought about the guy having a heart attack because he couldn't get enough oxygen with his mask on, and I wanted, to make sure you were safe. I do know. Thanks. I appreciate the warning. Okay, all right, cool. Have a good day. You too. Be safe. Yeah, you too. I greatly appreciated the driver's intention. I cycle 7 days a week, 12 months a year, and while I followed COVID precautions like wearing a face mask, keeping social distance, and washing my hands far more frequently than I did prior to February of this year, I do not wear a mask when cycling on the mean suburban streets of Cary, North Carolina. I Googled my white panel van's driver's contention concerning heart attacks and exercise while wearing face masks, and the correlation was pretty sketchy. The CDC states, people who are engaged in high-intensity activities like running may not be able to wear a cloth face mask covering if it causes difficulty breathing. If unable to wear a cloth face covering, consider conducting the activity in a location with greater ventilation and air exchange. For instance, outside versus indoors, and where it is possible to maintain physical distance from others. I also got a kick out of my benefactor telling me he's not anti-mask because face masks are mandatory in Raleigh and Cary, North Carolina. Sad world when we have to worry that doing the right thing, such as looking out for one another, can be viewed as a political statement rather than a testament and act of love and humanity. Keep riding and stay safe.